Hello, dear friends. Today, in this video, I will talk about my 6 step formula for guiding your youth about their issues. As you know, that youth is the dominant population of any given country across the globe. They are not only just our future, but they are our present too. Uh, they are the future of every nation, yet the most neglected segment of our population is this youth. The isolation, loneliness, and stress experienced by young people suggest that we must do something to address their problems. The suicide rate can be reduced if an opportunity to guide youth is availed. Their personal, academic, and professional development must be a priority for the government, NGOs, and other interest groups. They need someone to consult in their times of distress. They also need to be guided about serious questions of life. Their rebellion against the set systems of thought is not due to the fact, but the fiction of lack of experience, intellectual depth, maturity, and most importantly, the lack of ground reality. They can be guided and they listen more than any other age group as per my experience. And you must know that due to psychological, biological, and social changes and transitions, they need the guidance of adults and the older generations. Failing in doing so, they are destined to addict them of pornography, social media, and extremism, the real rigidity of mind and thinking patterns. After years of counseling a youth about their problems and issues, I came upon these 6 strategies which may help you to guide your youth. In those strategies, number first is listen. Really listen, not just nodding only, but sit and listen seriously and empathetically. Sometimes it's just the feeling of isolation that realize our youth that no one is there for them. It is our responsibility to ensure that our young ones feel listened and cared for. Most of the parents and teachers I know say that their youth don't listen to them. And the main reason behind this issue is that we don't listen to them first. They have a lot of questions, queries, confusions, and frustrations they need you to listen to. The more you listen to them, the more they will listen to you. Uh, Always remember that listening is a two-way process. It's like 50% game, and I recommend that you start listening 60% or 70%, and if you can more, then it is more better. You will be amazed that they will start listening to you more. Remember that just your one word can make or break your and theirs day. Choose words carefully, but first listen patiently. My second strategy is that if you want to guide your youth, you should encourage them first. In other words, the second thing you can do to guide your young one is to encourage them in whatever they are up to. Never criticize. We as humans hate those people by default who criticize us. We like those who encourage us in our community. You can't guide until and unless you are encouraging them in their domain of interest. Let me give you an example. You used to play any given game at your younger age. Now your son, brother, or neighbor is playing the same game. Ask them about their game, what they like or dislike in that game. Offer your experience. It builds courage and confidence, and most importantly, the trust. We call this trust as rapport, as a rapport or rapport in the counseling and psychotherapy. The more rapport you build with your younger generation, the more you can guide them about their biological, social, and psychological problems. If you think you can't help them, you can at least refer them to professional guidance and counseling services. The sooner the better is a great way to guide them before they fall into the wasted youth category. Third strategy is motivate. Everyone needs the motivation to do anything great. In the early years, young people lose motivation very quickly. In order to get them on track, you need to motivate them on every occasion you may have. There is no secret to guidance. If there is any, then to me, it is motivation. They don't need you to tell them what to do and what not to do. They just need you to tell them what that whatever they want to do, they can and they will. If they will try, they will succeed. No trying is the sure way of failure. It takes courage to motivate, but it's possible. And if you want to guide them, then you must have this skill in yourself. The next part is educate. Listening helps you to encourage them. Encouraging helps you to motivate. Now it's time to educate them. I have found this approach helpful with my clients and in personal relationships with my friends and family. If you start educating youth, they will not listen to you. Those of us who use this approach failed miserably not because they are not competent or sincere enough to their young ones, but they missed the proven psychological approach by first listening to them, encouraging and motivating them. Then they will really listen and accept your guidance. Education is a fun related domain of youth life and it should be dealt as such. The next strategy is entertain. Entertainment is actually infotainment and in real essence the education with more fun and fewer restrictions, more activities, less stress, more enjoyment, less anxiety, more care and less fears and uncertainties. It's always hard to swallow education. Entertainment makes it possible and actually makes progress faster and easier. While educational opportunities, you teach them what you have found in your decisions and their consequences, what their decision will lead them to. Never judge or suggest anything, neither conclusion nor recommend, just give them the other side of the picture. They have to decide for themselves, never ever make decisions for them. Encourage and motivate them to make decisions on their own. If their decisions prove wrong, they will learn to make better decisions. If they make good decisions, it will boost their confidence. In both cases, they will rely on their own decisions and they will learn that they are responsible for their decisions and their consequences. The last and the most important strategy is that amaze them with your presence. Make them your allies rather than enemies. They have to trust you and then will listen to you as well. Keep their secrets. Never ever break their confidentiality. If you fail to make the confidentiality possible, they will not trust you anymore. The only way to guide your younger generation is to provide the opportunity to express their feelings and emotions. This age group is more emotional than rational. Rather than working with them logically, plan to work in emotionally charged logic. Work on your emotional intelligence first, then you will be able to guide them accordingly. After applying these 6 tips, I am sure that you will find your loved ones more listening to you and your concerns about their life and their decisions. Let me know in the comments below what do you think about my 6-step formula to guide your young ones. If you have any questions about your loved ones, you can also ask in here. I will love to listen from you and I will try to comment back and I will try to help you out if you have any issue, if I am able to, and we will meet in next video and we'll talk about other topics. So stay connected. If you haven't subscribed yet, you should subscribe and like and share this with your loved ones. See you next time. Take care.